What is up, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today I had this really fun project I wanted to share. So basically a couple weeks back my dad dropped off his computer here because he's moving to a new place. So what I figured I'd do is upgrade him to a little bit of a nicer case just to suit his new place a little bit more. So I built this computer about 3 years ago. He was coming from a really crappy laptop, so he definitely enjoyed the upgrade. What it has is an i3, 8 gigs of RAM, a 500 gigabyte SSD, and a GTX 1060. So the case I'm going to be upgrading him to is the Cooler Master NR400, which I made a review of recently. And it's an amazing case, great value for the price, and I really like the appearance of it. So a couple things you'll notice is this case has never been cleaned since I built the computer. So it's been about 3 years now sitting on the same spot, just collecting dust. And one thing I want to point out is my dad is a heavy smoker, and he likes smoking as he's sitting on the computer. So you'll notice that there's a lot of like residue of the smoke on it. I don't know what causes it, but the dust seems to stick right onto the computer. It's like it's embedded into the computer. So it's really hard to clean off even with compressed air. It was hard to kind of get rid of. So I was actually shocked when I pulled off the side panel because it was actually worse than I thought. So yeah, I had a lot of work ahead of me, but it was a lot of fun to do. I also got him some green LED fans because green is his favorite color, and I think it would look really nice with this new case. So the fans I bought were actually really cheap. It was about $20. I bought them off Amazon. The brand is called Up Here, and they look really nice for the price. Surprisingly, they feel good quality too. So these Chinese manufacturers are making a lot better knockoffs, I guess. I plugged it in with a 3-pin and only the center turned on, so I had to plug it in with Molex instead, and the whole thing lit up. And like I mentioned, it looked really nice. I also got him some extension cables, just some regular black extension cables, again I got from Amazon, and they look really nice. The main reason I wanted it was for the 24-pin, although it does come with the extra cables as well. At some point I actually had to interrupt the recording because I saw this really cute squirrel having what looked to be a pizza roll on my deck. So he was just sitting there munching away. I really wanted to get a closer look, but it seems he heard me and just dashed out of there real quick. I guess he wanted to eat in peace. But anyways, the first thing I wanted to do is kind of just dust it off to get most of the gunk away. So what I used is compressed air cans. I took it outside and just started spraying it away. Not a lot of it came off, but a good amount did. One bad and good thing of when I build computers is I like to go really extra on the cable management. So taking all the cables apart took some time. But yeah, once I did that, I just started taking off piece by piece and just cleaning them along the way. What I use is compressed air with a wet cloth and then just a regular paper towel. And that seemed to do the job well enough to a point where I was satisfied with it. So as you can see, the new parts here, so they looked a lot better than the old parts before. So quite some difference there. I decided not to take off the CPU cooler because the processor itself was actually still running cool. So I just left it as is, but I wasn't really a big fan of the fan itself. So what I did is if you take off the rubber, you can actually get access to the screw. So I just took those 4 off and I swapped it out with a knock to a fan that I just had laying around. So that looked a lot nicer and it performed a lot better as well. So initially, this computer had a GTX 660 Ti, but it wasn't cutting it for newer racing games, so I did upgrade him to the 1060 as you see, and that was about a year after the initial build. But yeah, I'll let you guys take a look at the time-lapse build, and hopefully you enjoy it. Alright, so there you have it. I was super happy with it. It's a little bit of a mishmash of colors, but I still think it looked great. My dad was super happy with it too. It looks like a brand new computer and it still performs great, so I definitely added some new life to it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Would you ever consider just changing a case, or would you get a new computer altogether? So thanks so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like or comment, and I'll see you on the next one.